Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with a quick coaching video for you on this Friday the 13th. And it's to say this. I talk a lot about journaling. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I've started talking about it more and more and more because I'm getting very clear about like the value that I can give you is to help you learn how to journal. And this is why. There are a lot of different things out there, right, that are really good for you, like drinking water, limiting screen time, being out in nature, going, exercising, eating well, meditating, breath work, therapy, right? Like there are so many things at our disposal. And we're very, very fortunate to, sorry, Duke is luxuriating over here. Should we take a look at Duke? There he is. He's just getting comfortable. So Duke is the opposite of what I'm talking about because this video is all about taking action. And I just got off a Zoom call with a former client. I'm creating a new class, and so I'm getting feedback from previous clients who have all become good friends, which is the best. And she was saying that the thing about journaling, and this is what I really, really want to address in this video and like get you clear about. The thing about journaling over anything else that is self-care related is that the deposit that you make in yourself, whether you're writing one page for 15 minutes, let's assume a page takes 15 minutes. That's what it takes for me. So I subscribe to the mindset of like 3 pages, 45 minutes. Now, not everybody thinks that they can do that. I have 2 kids that don't sleep through the night. So I have a hard time hearing people say that they can't do 45 minutes because I'm like, well, I can. So surely everybody else can because I get up really early and I do it. And sometimes it goes better some days than other days. But what happens in that time is you work your stuff out. So what she was just sharing, and I completely agree, and that's what I want to share with you right now, is that time that you make depositing like into yourself, working through some stuff, whether it's like old traumas or things that are happening in your life right now, or a to-do list of stuff that you want to get handled, you start taking action. Because once you put it on the page, once you get it into writing and you see it, if you write it enough and it's something that you're not taking action on, you will get sick of yourself. Trust me. When people are like, oh, I can't believe that you quit drinking. So I quit drinking 6 weeks ago. People are like, oh, I can't believe you quit drinking. I'm like, well, I wrote about it for 15 years. So I'm surprised it took me this long. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like I've known for a long, long time that like, whenever I would have like a little bit too much to drink or even to drink at all, like I would write about it because I didn't like it. And I was like, why do I keep doing this? And I was like, well, because everybody else is, and I think that it's okay. And if I quit, then am I an alcoholic? And like I worked all that stuff out. And finally I was like, I just don't think it brings any value to my life. So I'm just going to stop doing it. But like I did all of that for 15 years on the pages, which then finally led me to an action. But in every single entry that I make, there's an action to take. Like today, I was like, I really need to make sure that people know that journaling is an active sport, right? Sorry, I spit a little bit. It's an active sport. So what happens when you write, it starts to seep into your day, which is why I always recommend writing first thing in the morning, because it's like you all of a sudden, and this is what my client just shared with me, it's like all of a sudden you now have a plan for your day. You like have an idea of how you want to feel. You have an idea of the things you're going to do. You have an idea of the things you're not going to do, right? You get that worked out because you spent time with yourself in the morning. So then you're able to make like really mindful decisions. So I had a bunch of calls scheduled this afternoon and was feeling really like panicked about it. And then I just got to spend some time with myself this morning and I was like, does that need to happen today? Like, is there a time crunch on that? And I was like, oh, you know what? It doesn't. So I moved something to next week. And then I moved things around and I was like, oh, you know what? It actually works better for me to shoot this coaching video now, do a workout later. So like I totally have a cute top on and like workout shorts down below. And then as I was just on the phone with a client, I got a call from my kid's teacher that he got stung by something and is coming home. And now I can see how much better that works. That like I moved some work stuff around. So I had my afternoon freed up. Now I thought I was taking a nap. Turns out I'm not going to be taking a nap. I'll be playing with Jack instead. But like it all really worked out. But that only happened. I only took the action because I spent time with myself journaling in the morning. So I'm working on something to teach even my most pessimistic, my most doubtful watchers about journaling. I'm creating something that's going to teach you how to journal to help love your life. So that's what I'm working on. And it's all through my journaling that I know to take the next action. When people are like, how do you like create this or do this or, you know, whatever it is that I've done, whether it was travel around the world or leave New York or meet Derek or any of the things that are the best things in my life, I've only done it by getting honest with myself in my pages and saying like, this is happening in my life right now and I don't like it. If I could do something different, what might that be? So I use my pages like a treasure hunt of like, I say a lot that I don't know what to do next. This is one of my favorite prompts. Steal this, write it down right now. If I did know what to do, or if I were somebody, this is great, try like be an actor. If I were somebody that did know what they wanted, what might I want? What might I do to find out what it is that I want? What would I do if I weren't scared? What would I do if I weren't scared? That's probably my favorite journal prompt. I must use it like 17 times a page every single day. What would I do if I weren't scared? So steal that, go into your weekend, have a great time. Notice if anything is feeling yucky, constrained, like you can't fully be yourself or breathe. Maybe you can change it. That's the kind of action I want you to take this weekend. Okay, I love you. Bye.